workshop started as an online platform where we have 11 IPs. One of them is DLC Workshop. We have Masterclass, we have DLC Live, we have multiple IPs across. But Workshops is very, very special because this gives you an ability to be able to brush your shoulders with good things, passionately driven in life. Lifestyle is super important to DLC as much as business, and workshops are very critical to upgrading your lifestyle knowledge. This is one such event in person happening today. This is our first live workshop. We've done a few workshops before which have been online, and the whole idea is to do a confluence of virtual and real world together. Over to you, Pearl, for introducing the star of this evening, Luca. Thank you, guys.
Now we have Luca, with over 350 official wine varieties and 20 different wine-producing regions. Getting a peek into Italian wine culture can be overwhelming and yet daunting. To help you understand the vast range of Italian wines and how to pick the best bottles and food to enjoy, we at DLC have put together an exclusive wine workshop that will promise you a slice of Italy. And it's worth learning when it comes from the Italian wine expert and historian of Italian gastronomy for the Italian Institute of Culture. He was the Indian coordinator for the worldwide restaurant guide, Show Food Planet. Lecturer for Dolce Vino, a project by the Indo-Italian Chamber of Commerce. Let's welcome Luca, the global member of Wine, Spirits and Cigar Committee.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming. So, what we're going to do tonight, the theme tonight is the red wine, Italian red wine. But every time I do this presentation, we change the wine, so I want to give a theme or to describe something. For example, why I should consume Italian wine, not a French, not French. Anyone has some French friends? Yeah. Italian and French people are very close. Anyway, who drinks Italian wine here? No one? No. Okay, why you drink Italian wine? Okay. This is because she loves to drink wine and good wine. This is the best explanation that you should drink Italian wine. But today I want to explain you something also why Italian wine panorama is unique in the world. Okay? So, because fortunately, for historical reason, we have the biggest biodiversity when talking about grape varieties in the world. Okay? To make wine. You have to think that in Italy only we have more than 400 varieties of grape which we make wine. Okay? It's a unique case we can see all over the world. If you see other countries, let's talk about France or Spain, let's say, because they are the biggest producer in the world of wine. The biggest producer are Italy and France, let's say. If you see France, we have a saying also. French people love the wine, Italian people love the grapes. Why? Because the characteristic of French wine, the leader in production, not in quantity. Quantity first is Italy, but the leader in the market, let's say, unfortunately, but till now, later on, hopefully will be Italy. They utilize, let's say, between 12 and 15 varieties of grape, and they are master in blending. Well, in Italy, Italy is very well known for monogrape wine. In fact, tonight we are going to taste 4 wines that are all monograpes. It is 100% with one variety of grape. This is why also we have all these big variety kept. There's also an historical reason behind this. You know what happened? In the old days, let's say 300 years ago or so, there was a country, UK, no? Was very rich with a big colonial empire. It was the richest country in the world. And with one we have a richer a rich country, you have rich people, and rich people, they want wine. But in Britain, we have a problem. You can't produce wine in-house, okay? So why? Because the climate is not good, because the soil is not good, but especially because of the climate. So, here there is a goal. The aristocratic, the rich people, the wealthy people had to import the wine from somewhere else. And the closest country producing a lot of wine was what is close to Britain, facing Britain. What is close to Britain? The south? France, no? So Britain was importing a lot of wine from France. That was bad for the British economy, so they started to plant vine vineyards in the colonies. This is why we have New Zealand, Australia, even US producing wine, okay? And they wanted to produce French-style wine, okay? Because they were used to that wine, they like that wine. So this is why if you go to Australia, if you go to America, if you go to New Zealand, very often almost all the grapes are French. Chardonnay, okay, Cabernet, Merlot, all of these. So this is one reason why mainly when we talk about international grapes, we are talking about French grapes. This is the reason why they are all over the world is because of UK. No? It's always British fault, no? You know. So because of this market was so focused on these few grapes to make Champagne, to make Bordeaux, to make Burgundy, the French people, the French farmers and wine producers focused only on these varieties. So because they were growing only this type of grapes variety, they lost a lot of biodiversity. They forgotten a lot of different local grapes. While Italy stayed outside for many years of this international global wine market, they kept their own local grapes variety. Okay, this is why we have this thesaurus incredible. So this is why go to Italy, try different wine because with a different grape it's a completely different story. And this is why also we love our grapes more than our wine. So the first wine we're gonna taste, we are on the north of Italy, in Emilia-Romagna, one of the best places in Italy, not because I come from there, but because it is like this. Okay, so we start with the red. Tonight they are all red wines, and we start with the sparkling wine. Okay, first, also we are very lucky today to be here because 3 wines of this set of 4, this collection of 4, are not yet in the Indian market. So you have the unique chance tonight to taste these wines. You cannot order at the restaurant, you cannot order in your wine shop, favorite wine shop, it's not there. Okay, so aren't you lucky? Very good. So this grape comes from the north, Emilia-Romagna, the area where they make Ferrari, where they make Parma ham. You're gonna taste it, they make Parmigiano Reggiano. It's called the Food Valley. Okay, this is why there's the extra European agency, like the Food and Drug Administration for European Union. That's because that place is so famous for the food. So this grape is very particular. Why is particular? It's called Lambrusco grape, and the name of the wine comes from the name of the grape. Lambrusco grape is particular first of all because it loves flat area. Generally, the grape plant, the vine loves hilly places. No? You can see also, if you go to Nashik, it's hilly and something like that. So this one is particular because of first flat area and humidity. Okay? I don't understand why they don't plant Lambrusco in India, for example. And the wine has a good potential, very good potential, because first it's easy drinking, fresh, not very heavy. Also for warm climate, it's very good. It has a blast, this type of wine, in the 80s in US. And when you move a product to another country, especially we are talking about food and beverage, the country there, the culture of that country, re-elaborates that product according to their concept. If you see the advertisement of Lambrusco in the 80s, in US, you see that they're drinking with ice in a tumbler like a refreshing whiskey around a swimming pool. Well, it's not a problem. I mean, because if you like to drink it that way, you are all the right drink in that way, okay? So now we can start to serve the first wine, please, because otherwise first you get bored and second you get thirsty. No, more thirsty and then bored, I guess. A little introduction, first of all, while you're going to have your glass of wine, I want to thank Jimmy, of course, Della Resort for hosting this beautiful event. It's the first, but there will be many more, for sure. As long as we have wine, we continue. What will come along with this your wine? We are pairing this. Of course, we have a cheese platter over there, and then we are pairing this wine with what was Parma ham, yes, and prawns, exactly. Very good. He's the chef. A big hand for the chef is preparing. Okay, nice. So Parma ham, because it's the fat of prosciutto, the ham, let's say the wine cleans the fat of the ham. Okay, and then also prawn. Let's say they always tell you fish or seafood with white wine and meat with red wine. Not really. Also because if you see when you taste, it's very light, very simple wine, crispy, fruity, and fresh. So it doesn't clash with the seafood, with the broth that you're gonna taste now. Then they always ask me, what is the food and wine pairing? Okay, $1 million question. Since I'm the wine expert, global wine expert, I have this secret for you all. It's very important. Pay attention to this secret of the food and wine pairing. Take a note, drink what you like and eat what you like. Okay? Don't listen to expert or whatever, don't force yourself. First of all, go with your taste. It has a high acidity. You feel a bit of sourness coming, for example, like cherry sourness. So this wine, see, you can have a lot of potential also for Indian audience here, because you see it has this freshness, high acidity. Of course, it's a sparkling wine, but not too sparkling, no? Also, because also when it's too sparkling, like it looks like you're drinking Kingfisher. It's not good in that way. It has to be fine. The bubbles have to be fine. Okay? So because too many bubbles also anesthetize your mouth. It's not good. You can't feel anything after that. Okay? So it has to be, the bubbles have to be gentle. Okay. Lambrusco is the variety. We have three main varieties of Lambrusco. This is Lambrusco di Sorbara. Then we have Graspa Rossa. It is very intense, and also when you pour, the foam is pink. Okay, then we have another variety called Salamino, and then we can make Lambrusco sweet. It's a very nice wine. Also, you can try also with desserts, some desserts. Let's say. Any questions around? You feel lucky to have this wine. You love sparkling wine. Fantastic. So that's also, it's not that all this brand is not available in India. I never seen Lambrusco wine in India. So look, take a look, and luckily sooner or later you will enter this type of wine. Will enter in this market. Then I almost finished this blah 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 for this first wine. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe we can start with the band, a bit of music. No? You want a bit of music while you sip? And then I'll come back harassing you with other talking about history, grapes and wine. But don't worry, I won't be boring. Ciao. Arrivederci. See you later.